Hey guys, it's Abby, and today I'm going to do an eyeshadow look for you. That's why I have no eyeshadow on my face. But I do have the rest of my makeup on, which is very weird for me because I don't normally do my eyeshadow after I do my face. Like I do my foundation, my concealer, you know, all that stuff, my eyebrows, and then I put my eyeshadow on, and then I put my bronzer, blush, and highlight on. So I feel backwards, but even though it's not backwards, you know? But I'm gonna start with this eyeshadow look because you guys voted to see this one. I don't even remember how I did it. To be honest with you guys, I don't remember how I made this look, so I'm just gonna go how I would normally be doing my eyeshadow and just pick and choose the colors that I think will go well together, and I'll show you guys how I do it. I hope I'm zoomed in enough. I don't know if I am. Is that better? I hate when the camera's super close to my face, but we're gonna do this. So I'm gonna be using the Blood Sugar palette for the entire look. And my first eyeshadow that I'm gonna put down will be this white. I'll put that all over my lid and then I'll go in with the color. So we're gonna start because I'm nervous and it's better if I just do it now and stop talking, because when I'm nervous, I talk, and sometimes you guys don't like when I talk. And, well, no, I'm gonna talk, but I'm not going to talk just about makeup so that it's like, you know, a chit chat and an eyeshadow look in one. I think that would be the best way to do it. Before I started my look, all right, so I'm just dabbing in very lightly into these shadows because these are very pigmented, and I believe that some of them are a pressed pigment rather than like a pressed eyeshadow. But I just dab very lightly into each shadow, and then with the white one, I'll just put it all over my lid. And then I add in color. I do add the white shadow on my brow bone after I'm done the entire look, but I'll have it on there anyway. I just like to kind of like deepen up the white, if that makes any sense. So before I've had my makeup on all day. Like I started putting my base on this morning, but then I was having trouble with my camera. My camera was, oh, and by the way, I have concealer on my eyes, on my eyelids, so I use that as a primer instead of actually using primer. But I wanted to do this look earlier so that I'd actually have like time to do any other videos that I needed to do, but my camera wouldn't charge, and I was starting to like really freak out. I was like, oh my God, my camera's broken, because I use the Sony a6000. I get asked that a lot, what camera I use. I use my Sony a6000. It's like a $700 camera. We got a floor model, so my husband bought it for me for Christmas. And it was a floor model, and it was like $400, I think, but it's a really good camera, and it wasn't charging right. And I'm like, oh my gosh, if this camera breaks, I'm gonna be so sad, because I record on my camera and then I download everything onto my phone when I'm done. So when I'm done, I'll upload the videos onto my phone, and then I use my camera to, then I use my phone to edit all of my videos, and then I upload to YouTube on there. So I do get a lot of questions of you guys asking like how I do my whole process. I did have someone ask me if I would do like a whole video on the editing process and like how I edit my videos. So if that's something you guys would like to see, let me know, because I'll definitely do that. I've been trying to do different videos on my channel. I just started uploading different videos rather than just unboxings, and so far I think you guys have really enjoyed them. I was really nervous about the Joa makeup video because I was completely barefaced in that video, and I've never done a video even, like I've done barefaced but not without my eyebrows already on, and I was so nervous, but the reception was really great. To be honest with you guys, I haven't clicked back on that video to actually like click on the video. I go into my YouTube studio to answer comments instead of clicking on the video, so I have to watch myself, because that's probably one of the first videos I've ever uploaded that I cringe. So if I haven't gotten back to your comments, it's not because I'm ignoring you, it's just because I don't want to go back on the video. The next thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to start building up my crease with this shade right here. This is the Cake Mix shade, and I'm just gonna build up my crease, but I'm going to start very lightly so that when I do add the pink in, it's not going to be like brown and pink. I like, because this shade, the Cake Mix, kind of has like a pink base to it. So when you start to blend it, it has a pinky base to it, but sometimes if you blend it too much, or no, sometimes if you add too much of this shade, it will turn into a brown rather than like a pinky light shade. So I'm just gonna dip in very, very lightly. And what I like to do is I like to start at the end of my eyelid, and I just kind of blend that in right there to deepen up the outer corner of my lid first. And I'll add every shade I'll add to that outer corner, because that way it will be the deepest part of my eye look. So I got a lot of comments on that Joa box, or that Joa Beauty video that I did. If you haven't watched it, I'm not gonna link it, but it's a full face of Joa Beauty products from the drugstore. So I got a lot of comments on there saying like that you guys really liked it and that you're proud of me because I'm nervous talking about it. You can tell that my voice is shaking. You guys were really proud that I did it because I stepped out of my comfort zone, and you guys were all really, really calm and you guys were all really kind. And some of you asked, like, you didn't understand why I was so nervous to post a video like that. It's not just about, I'll sweep off any product that falls on my face with this brush. It's not just that I was going on camera without my eyebrows. It's not just that. It's the fact that I'm doing something that I am not used to doing, and I am showing you guys one of my biggest insecurities. And I know eyebrows are not that big of a deal. Like, so what? Everybody has eyebrows, and some people have like smaller eyebrows or whatever. But to me, it's a big deal. To me, it's one of my insecurities, and showing that to you guys is hard because, you know, the majority of you guys are kind. The majority of you guys are kind. Most of you guys come onto my videos because you like to watch me, but I do have the seldom few viewers that come on here just to be mean. And you get yourself picked apart. Like, people pick you apart on YouTube. You go on there and you think you have a great video, and then someone will write on there something mean. Like, for instance, all right, so I'm just building up this shade. Like I said to you guys before, I'm building it up, and I'm going very, 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 very soft on my eyelid. So I just build it up like this, and I bring it up. Now, I don't like when my eyeshadow goes into this crease, like into this part too much, because I do get dark circles, and sometimes it just looks too dark. So I just lightly put on eyeshadow right there. And then I kind of just, then I go into my crease like this, and I'll build up the actual crease. And then whatever's left on my brush, I bring up. So my eyeshadow looks like this, and if it looks a little too light in one spot, I'll put a little bit more eyeshadow and bring it up a little bit more. I guess I should face you, huh? I guess I should be facing you guys while I do this. Okay. But for instance, I had a comment the other day, and it was, your hair color looks like shoe polish. And I don't know, something like, I don't know why you're dyeing your hair like that. Your hair looks like shoe polish. And next time you go to the hairdresser or salon, however they said it, they were like, you need to get bangs. And then they ended the comment with, like, you're really nice or something, you're really pretty or whatever they said, but the goth look isn't going for you. Now, to some of you guys, it doesn't sound like that's like a big deal. The comment's a big deal. But when someone like tears you down in a comment and then says something nice at the end, it doesn't take away from them tearing you down. Like, it doesn't take away from what they just said. And that's the truth. Like, I would never walk up to a person outside of YouTube and like in real life and say, your hair looks like shoe polish. Next time you go to the salon to get your hair done, get this. Like, I would never do that because it's mean. It's just mean. It tears people down. And when you get comments like that constantly, it does wear on you after a while. All right, so now I'm gonna go into Tongue Pop, and it's right here. And I'm just gonna deepen up my eye look some more, and then I'll be going into Cavity, which is the bright pink. And again, I just Tongue Pop and just start deepening up the color. And again, I'll just put it right here on my outer lid, and then I just blend it into the crease. So I what my point is like when you're leaving a comment, if you start off the comment with, I'm not trying to be rude, but, or if you start off the comment knowing you're about to say something about someone's looks, or you're about to say something about the way someone talks or the way that they present themselves or anything, just take a step back and just think to yourself, would you want someone saying that to you? Because it's hard putting ourselves out there. We put ourselves out there all the time and it's hard. It's just hard putting yourself out there. And I think that we should all just be a little bit more kind and respectful, because I wouldn't want any of you feeling the way I do, the same way I do sometimes after someone leaves a comment. Okay, so I put tongue pop on, and now I'm going to go into extraction, which is this deep, which is this deep kind of purple red, and I'm only gonna put a little bit of this on. So I'm just gonna dip in. I don't change my brushes because I like to leave all the eyeshadow on it, and then I will just deepen up my outer corner again. Like that. And then I dab most of the excess into the corner, outer corner, and then I just blend it in. So it looks like that. And then I bring it up ever so slightly and blend. Just like that. And then I'm going to go into this side and do the same thing. I'm gonna go into the pinkest shade, the brightest shade right here, and that's Cavity. And I'm going to just put that on my lid and on my outer V. Is that what it's called? I'm not really sure. And finish up the look before I do like the gold. So I just add it right here. And I did change my brush, because this is the brightest color I'm gonna do, so I like to use like a more of a detailer brush. This is the Vasanti Contour eyeshadow brush that I got from an Ipsy. And now I'm just going to put that in my crease and build it up. Kind of like that. And I like to kind of bring it out a little bit down here, so it kind of fades. Like you can see the pink, but it fades out instead of like it being just a harsh line. And I just start blending all the colors together. So that's how bright it's going to be. Okay, so now that I have that on, I'm going to now take a fluffier brush, a smaller fluffier brush, and this is the Luxie 231 small tapering brush, or small tapered blending brush. And I'm gonna go into Tongue Pop, and I'm just gonna blend that upwards so that it covers more of my eyes. And I just dab very lightly. Like I said, these are very, very pigmented, and I just kind of lightly tie it all together right here. So that it's not such a harsh line on the top. And I just blend them all together, just like this. If I need to add like just a little bit more pink so that it doesn't look peach, I'll just kind of just take a tiny little bit, like a tiny dab. And I go like that. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put every color that I used on my bottom. I'm gonna take every color that I used on my top onto my bottom lid. So I'll go in with Cake Mix. And I use the little detailer brush that I use for the pink, so it still has pink on it. It's hard not making those faces, you know? I'm actually gonna take a different brush, a detailer brush. I really like this one. This one is the Morphe M431. It's like this little coned bullet brush. And I like to use this one because it just puts on everything perfectly. I'm just not used to like doing makeup on camera. And now I'll go into tongue pop. And then I'm gonna go into the pink, which is cavity. I like to do this part darker than like when it gets to like the center of my eye, because I don't want the pink to be like super, super pink underneath my eyes, because I do have dark circles, so I don't want them to bring, like pink and purple bring out my dark circles more, so I don't want to do that. So I'm just going to just make this part really dark, well, darker. And then I'll take tongue pop and put it right here. So we have like a lighter effect, right? Kind of what's going to happen on my top lid when I add the gold. So this is what all the matte looks like. And if I'm not happy with the way things are looking up here, I will just go back and fix it if I need to. All right, so now we have this going on. And now I'm going to take a concealer brush, because that's what I use for my shimmer. And I'm just going to dab, oh, I forgot my settings. Okay, so now I'm gonna take this setting spray and I'm gonna put a little bit of sweetener. Oops. I'm gonna put sweetener, which is this one right here. And I'm going to, I hope you guys can see that. Here's the palette. And this is the color that I'm wearing as the shimmer. And I'm going to put this on my brush. And the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lay it down without any kind of setting spray or anything onto the brush first. And I just lay it down, because you really don't need the setting spray, but I like to like do like a real big pop of color. I mean like a nice big pop of shimmer. And I just lay it down and I meet it where it stopped right here. Like the matte stopped right here. So I just kind of lay it down like that. And it will all blend together really, really nicely when I'm done. Okay, so now I'm going to take some of this same shade sweetener. I'm gonna put it on this brush, and now I'm going to wet the brush with my setting spray, and I'm gonna go back over it, because it kind of just sets it down. And makes it stay longer. So now I have this, and then I'm going to take some of the cavity shade, which is that deep pink or bright pink, and blend these two together. So it doesn't look like there's like a line between the shimmer and the pink. Just like that. And then I take another little detailer brush. I like to use like a fluffy but skinny brush for my brow bone, kind of like this. This is the Tetris brush that I got from my Ipsy. And I'll go into Glucose, which is the white shade, and just lightly bring it up on my brow bone. And if it's too white, because I feel like that's too white, I'll take another brush and just blend it out. Just like that. And now I'm gonna put on my mascara and my eyeliner. I don't know if you guys want to see that, but I'll do the video with showing how I do my eyeliner and my mascara, and then if I want to cut it out, I will, if it's too long. So I don't do a wing or anything. I just go like this. Now sometimes I'll do like a really thick coat of eyeliner, but I don't feel like doing that today, so I'm just going to leave a thin line. Okay, so now that my eyeliner's on, and sometimes I'll tightline with my eyeliner, but I'm not gonna do that today. And sometimes I'll put in like a white liner in my on my bottom lash line, but I'm not gonna do that today either because usually with this look I don't. So I'm going to go in with this Lancome eyelash primer, which I got in one of my, I think my Sephora play. I have no idea what this does, none, but I like to use it. So I'm just going to put these on my lashes, put this on my lashes. It makes your lashes white. All right, so now I'm gonna go with my mascara. Now I use a bunch of mascaras all at once. It's just what I do. So I'm gonna first use the It Cosmetics Superhero Mascara. And I like to go over the top of my lashes because I feel like just adding mascara to the bottom, it makes the lashes look weird. So I go over the top first. Just coat them once so they don't get too heavy. This is a very wet mascara, the Superhero. And I don't know if they're all like that, but sometimes it feels like that one's super wet. I got that from BoxyCharm. Now I'm gonna go in with the Pat McGrath's Lab Fetish Eyes Mascara. I just have a little sample and I'm just gonna comb through my lashes. This is a great comb through mascara. It kind of takes all the clumps out and it helps lengthen your lashes. And I don't think I'm gonna need another one after this. Sometimes I feel like I need an extra dose of mascara. But I don't think I do today. All right, and then I'm gonna put it on my bottom lash line. And now my mascara is on and the eyeshadow is done and this is the final look. So let me know what you guys think about it. What do you guys think? Do you guys like it? Let me know if this is like a video you guys want to see. If you want to see how I do another eye look, I have a really pretty blue and purple look that I absolutely love. If you guys want to see that one, or if you want to see like a look that is like an everyday look, I have a really pretty look to do with the Sweet Talk palette from ColourPop. So let me know if that's something you'd like to see. I'd like to do a makeup look maybe every other week. So this is something new, and I've been telling you guys I want to bring new looks, new videos to my channel, and I thought this was a great way to start a makeup look video. So let me know if you like this video and let me know if you like this look. This is one of the looks that I did, I don't know, the other week and you guys loved it. So here it is. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll leave all of the information for all of the products that I used for this look in my description box below. And I'm not gonna really put anything on my lips, like lipstick wise. I'm just gonna add a little bit of gloss. And then I'll add a little bit of the Joa lip gloss that I got. This is in the shade Enchanted. It's more on the pinky side. Sometimes I feel like if you have a real bold eye, you kind of have to bring down your lip color a little bit. All right, guys, that is it for today. Thank you so much for watching this video. Remember, try to be kind. Just remember that when you write a comment, and if it's something that you wouldn't like said to you, maybe don't comment that comment, because you never know what's going on in someone's life. You never know what anyone's insecurities are. You never know what is going to push someone over the edge. And just be kind and think about what you say to others, because sometimes it will mean a whole lot more than what you're trying to mean in that comment. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes what you say is gonna hurt someone really badly, even if you're not trying to. So, all right, guys, that is it for today. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoy it. Leave in the comments below what kind of eye look you would like to see next. I love you guys so very much. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.